What's up, Roger Report crew? Get ready for a massive Week 2 showdown as the Kansas City Chiefs gear up to face the Philadelphia Eagles in a Super Bowl rematch that's already got everyone on the edge of their seats. The atmosphere is electric, but the Chiefs are facing some serious challenges on offense with key players sidelined, and all eyes are on Patrick Mahomes to see how he'll navigate this high-stakes game. But it's not just about the on-field action. We're diving headfirst into the world of NFL player props and betting lines. SportsLine's computer model is dishing out its top picks, giving you the inside scoop on who to bet on, from Patrick Mahomes' passing yards to other key matchups. Can the model predict the unpredictable? Let's find out. And the drama doesn't stop there. We're getting into the nitty-gritty of player conduct and controversial moments. With recent suspensions and on-field incidents casting a shadow, we're breaking down exactly what happened and what it means for the league. From off-field issues to on-field penalties, no stone will be left unturned. So, are you ready for all the hard-hitting analysis, the bold predictions, and the inside scoops? Make sure you're locked in. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and drop a comment below telling us your predictions. You absolutely do not want to miss a second of this. The Chiefs' deep threat is out. Can Hollywood Brown fill the void against the Eagles? The roar of the crowd at Arrowhead Stadium on Sunday night is already deafening, creating an atmosphere reminiscent of the legendary Monday Night Wars. This isn't just another regular season game. It's a heavyweight bout, a Super Bowl rematch against the formidable Philadelphia Eagles, and for the Kansas City Chiefs, avoiding an 0-2 start is absolutely crucial. However, their explosive offense, usually a well-oiled machine, is suddenly facing a critical void. Second-year sensation Xavier Worthy, their most electrifying deep threat, has been officially ruled out for this pivotal Week 2 matchup. The shoulder injury he sustained in a mid-air collision during last week's game against the Chargers has removed the Chiefs' primary weapon for stretching the field vertically. This absence forces a significant strategic adjustment for quarterback Patrick Mahomes and head coach Andy Reid, fundamentally altering the offensive game plan. This is where Marquez Valdes-Scantling, affectionately known as Hollywood Brown, steps into the spotlight. Re-signed by the Chiefs in the offseason specifically for moments like these, Brown led the team in targets and receptions in the opener, showcasing his chemistry with Mahomes. Now, he's not just a complementary piece, he's the focal point. His task is immense, not only to rack up volume and win crucial one-on-one battles against the Eagles' secondary, but also to provide the explosive plays this offense desperately needs. His speed and ability to command double teams are vital for opening up opportunities for Travis Kelce and Isaiah Pacheco, making his presence a tide that lifts all boats. The ripple effect of Worthy's absence is already being felt, with analysts and fans questioning how the Chiefs will compensate. While Juju Smith-Schuster offers reliability and Tyquan Thornton brings speed, it's Brown's proven rapport with Mahomes and his game-breaking ability that the Chiefs will lean on heavily. The stage is set for a classic, and the narrative hinges on whether Hollywood Brown can deliver a blockbuster performance when his team needs it most. Will Hollywood Brown live up to his nickname and deliver a star-making performance, or will the Eagles' defense shut down the Chiefs' aerial attack? Get ready, because next up, we're dissecting the Eagles' defense and uncovering how the Cowboys managed to find success against them. Plus, we'll reveal the crucial lesson Patrick Mahomes learned from last week's surprising loss. Eagles versus Chiefs, decoding the Eagles' defense and the Chiefs' quest for a fast start. The Philadelphia Eagles' defense, a unit that proved formidable in their Super Bowl LIX victory over the Kansas City Chiefs, presents a different challenge this season. While still boasting top-tier talent at every level, significant off-season departures, including defensive tackles Milton Williams and edge rusher Josh Sweat, alongside key secondary players like C.J. Gardner-Johnson and Darius Slay, have reshaped their identity. Despite these changes, standout players like Jalen Carter and Zach Bond anchor a defense that the Cowboys found ways to exploit in Week 1. The key for Dallas was executing a mistake-free game, minimizing negative plays and penalties, and protecting their quarterback effectively against Philadelphia's blitzes. Crucially, the Cowboys excelled on third downs, converting at a league-best 63.6%, primarily in manageable situations. This approach highlights a potential blueprint for the Chiefs: maintain offensive rhythm, win the third down battle, and finish drives in the red zone. The Eagles, known for their suffocating defense and ability to control the game's tempo, will be looking to impose their will early and often, especially with their renowned tush push and Jalen Hurts' scrambling ability. Meanwhile, the Chiefs are determined to shake off the sluggish start that plagued them in their season opener. After punting on their first 3 drives and losing Xavier Worthy early, Kansas City's offense found its footing in the second half, demonstrating resilience and explosive potential. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes acknowledged the team's slow start, recognizing the vital lesson that matching the opponent's energy from the outset is non-negotiable in the NFL. This emphasis on a fast start is particularly critical against an Eagles team adept at building and extending leads. Fans and analysts are closely watching how the Chiefs will implement this newfound urgency against a talented Eagles defense that has undergone significant changes. The Chiefs' historical success at home, coupled with Patrick Mahomes' remarkable record following a loss, offers a strong narrative for a bounce-back performance. The question remains: can Kansas City dictate the terms of the game and avoid letting the Eagles control the clock and the scoreboard? Can the Chiefs' offense finally find its rhythm from the opening whistle, or will the Eagles' revamped defense stifle their efforts once again? Stay tuned as we break down the betting lines and player props that could lead to a big payday, and investigate the controversial player conduct that's shaking up the league. Mahomes' passing prop. Can he overcome short-handed receivers against the Eagles? Patrick Mahomes, widely regarded as the NFL's premier quarterback, faces a unique challenge in Week 2 against the Philadelphia Eagles. With star receiver Rashee Rice sidelined due to suspension and Xavier Worthy doubtful with a shoulder injury, Mahomes' usual arsenal is significantly depleted. This situation, typically seen mid-season, presents an intriguing betting opportunity for Week 2 NFL player props. SportsLine's computer model, renowned for its predictive accuracy, has identified Mahomes over 235.5 passing yards as a strong pick. This projection is bolstered by his 258-yard performance in Week 1, where he played without Rice and saw Worthy for only a handful of snaps. The model forecasts Mahomes to throw for 282.6 yards, suggesting ample opportunity despite the reduced receiving options. This line is particularly attractive given that other sportsbooks offer higher over-under totals, indicating potential value. The Chiefs, currently 1.5-point underdogs, are motivated to avenge their Super Bowl LIX loss to the Eagles. Mahomes' history of exceeding this passing yardage total, having done so in 11 of 16 games last season, further supports the model's prediction. Even with a short-handed receiving core, the presence of proven playmakers like Travis Kelce, Hollywood Brown, and Juju Smith-Schuster provides Mahomes with reliable targets. The model's projection, combined with Mahomes' track record and the context of the game, presents a compelling case for betting the over. In contrast, the analysis also highlights Joe Burrow's struggles in September, projecting him to fall short of his passing yardage over-under against the Jaguars. This comparison underscores the model's ability to identify specific player trends and game day dynamics. The betting community is keenly observing these props, seeking to capitalize on the insights provided by advanced analytics and historical performance data. With the odds stacked against him in terms of receiving talent, can Patrick Mahomes still deliver a dominant passing performance against the Eagles? We're not done yet. We'll dive into the controversial player suspensions and on-field incidents that are making headlines, and reveal which star players' actions are drawing the most scrutiny. Mahomes' magic versus Eagles talent, why the betting line might be off. Despite the Philadelphia Eagles boasting superior, high-end talent on paper, the betting odds for their rematch against the Kansas City Chiefs are surprisingly close, with the Eagles favored by just 1.5 points. This narrow margin, according to oddsmakers and analysts, is largely attributed to the unparalleled impact of Patrick Mahomes, who is essentially worth a touchdown on the betting line. His ability to elevate his team and make game-changing plays, even when facing defensive pressure and a noisy home crowd at Arrowhead, is a significant factor tipping the scales. Adding to the Chiefs' potential advantage is the departure of key Eagles defenders who were instrumental in their Super Bowl LIX victory. While Philadelphia's defense remains strong, featuring emerging talents like linebacker Jihad Campbell, the absence of players who previously dominated the Chiefs' offensive line creates a different dynamic. Conversely, the Chiefs' defense may benefit from the raucous home environment, which can disrupt opposing offenses. On the offensive side, the Eagles possess a formidable lineup, including star receiver A.J. Brown, Pro Bowl right tackle Lane Johnson, and dynamic running back Saquon Barkley. Quarterback Jalen Hurts, along with other talented starters like Devonta Smith and Dallas Goedert, makes Philadelphia a dangerous opponent. Many analysts believe the Eagles should be favored by a more significant margin based purely on roster depth and talent. However, the narrative shifts when considering the Mahomes magic. His clutch performances and ability to overcome adversity have consistently defied expectations and betting lines. The article also touches on controversial off-field incidents, noting that both the Chiefs and Eagles have had players involved in serious legal matters. Receiver Rashee Rice's involvement in a multi-car crash and Jalen Carter's past legal issues prior to the draft are highlighted as significant storylines that have impacted player availability and league perception. Can Patrick Mahomes' individual brilliance overcome the Eagles' overall talent advantage? Or will Philadelphia's superior roster depth prove too much to handle? Don't go anywhere. We're wrapping up with a lightning round recap of all the top stories and a full call to action to keep you connected with the Roger Report. And that's a wrap on another action-packed episode of the Roger Report. We saw the Kansas City Chiefs gearing up for a massive Super Bowl rematch against the Philadelphia Eagles, with all eyes on Patrick Mahomes and Hollywood Brown stepping up in Xavier Worthy's absence. We dove deep into the betting world, exploring Patrick Mahomes' player props and the intriguing odds surrounding the Chiefs versus Eagles matchup. Plus, we broke down the controversies surrounding player conduct and suspensions that have the league buzzing. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on so you never miss an update. Follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content and join the conversation in the comments below. We'll see you next time.